want to share with you my recap for today. Now, instead of, just showing you result, whatever, I want you to see the process of this open momentum trades, because I think the process is the key in the day trading. And process bring results. If you look for result, no process, exit stage left. So I had made 5 candidates, and you're gonna see me following them. And what you see here, and this is how I prepare for every day, I'm writing myself a key levels. AVAX, NCLH, GDRX, UPST, and MU. The page is cut a little bit, but what I like to also do is know who's there. Percentage of shorts, average volume, and institutional. Because sometimes you're gonna see it can give you ideas maybe to think out of the box. Not just every gap down is only for a short. And on the other way, if you're gonna see stocks that are pretty gap up, doesn't mean that I'm gonna long it only. And those key level sometimes can actually lead me to a trade few minutes, or in this case more than an hour spent on those stocks. Because when you know and you learn and you have the right setup, the right process, the right key levels, then you can make a good trade. GDRX was my first trade. And again, I had 5 candidates. Depend on your experience. If you don't have so much, definitely not more than 2-3 will look at. Because when you have to look and everything's pretty fast, you have to. That was my key level in GDRX, okay? So that's the key from the pre-market. And this is where we started. As you can see, we actually started in the low part of this, okay? So immediately, and again, you have to be a fast thinker, and if it's not going well, definitely immediately out. What I did here, that was my first initial, not a full, half, with a stop here. Why? The risk reward was not amazing, but I felt that I start seeing a lower high, okay? So it broke nicely, got something like this. Again, there was a volume again, I knew I'm going out here, half lost, okay? See what happened. Again, I'm watching, time and sell, the volume and everything, start to see a low high. So what I did, under here, I definitely add even another full size. So I was 1.5 size, okay? Then I start to see the volume going great. What I like, even if it's the beginning, I like to see the 5 minutes sometimes, because a lot of time you can see the pressure much better in different time frame. And that lets me, again, I almost put 30% of my risk of the day on that trade, because I felt what it's like selling the news, Stupid money came, they saw it coming big up, but then when it broke, boom shakalak, guys. Boom shakalak. Don't interrupt. Don't interrupt. It was just going amazingly. I even add here, aggressive with a stop around here. I'm still there, my final stop again. I'm going into 15, so probably around here, 9:30. But this is a trade based on what you see on the charts, and care less if it's few percent up. And I like to do, and I told you before, just because it's a gap up, it doesn't mean I can't short it. And the next trade, you're going to see exactly the opposite. And this is why I think day trading is very creative, because it allows you to do, again, A lot of things. Now NVAX has 20% almost shorts. I want to introduce my one-on-one mentoring. It's a program we're doing live. We're working to improve our trading skills, building a trading plan, risk management, all the technical details, live trading between session and session going over, and all in order to cause you to be a better trader than you are. Immediately you could see the volume coming. Again, I love this kind of formation. You know, you remember in GDRX, we saw lower high in NVAX immediately, and again, that's for the opening, it's enough for me. So about 41, that was my stop here. Like a little bit, a point. Usually if I have a big stop, I'm taking 60%, so it was like a 60 cent. Again, 1, 2, 3, you can see the higher low pressure, full bars, and then side move a little bit. I took some profit around here, okay? And the volume here was a little bit low, and that was a mistake what I did. I actually added above here with a stop under 45.50. Now again, it broke high, and I didn't do nothing with this. It came back, I reduced, and I got out around here. So it was a waste, and definitely, and it was a mistake. Why? Because I've been in those situations, it has to be a little bit more. And if you see here that, you know, that pressure side move, it's actually, she told me, Amir, not. Okay? So, UPST. What I did in UPST, again, gapping down, and that was the opening. Now, here I made a mistake. Look how is the reaction. The first bar broke actually the high of the pre-market, okay? But when you look here on the 1 on the 2 minutes, what did I see here? Let me see, I'm going to show you with you what I did, and that was a mistake. I shorted around here. Yeah, I shorted under 29, and that was my stop. It broke, again, almost 1-to-1. What I like to do, and this is, guys, you have a process, but you need a way of. It did almost the 1-to-1, came back, I reduced, got out with a half lost. Okay, but again, just because I lost, who cares? And I did, you can watch in my site, second chance, something that most of you are not doing. You're losing a trade, and then you feel miserable and you don't want to see that chart, which is absolutely ridiculous. Just wait for the right setups. And okay, so UPST went, closed the gap, blah, 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 blah. Again, nice bear flag here, gave, and you can see actually the good support of the view up, and that was my trade here. Under 30 with a 50-cent stop. I already took one partial, I raised my stop, I lowered my stop here, and again, trade based on what you see. And the last one, again, MU, Micron, also Nvidia. Buyers came, nothing to do, but definitely you can see the volume is dropping. And again, the 5 minutes can show you immediately how beautiful it is. So around here, stop here. See, guys, every trade like this, and this is what's important. I'm not jumping because I hate when people say I felt that it's supposed to be. It's supposed to nothing. Again, I see a nice bear flag. I see a good stop. I know if it's not working, this is where I'm going out. I know that from here, the reward is amazing. So that's it. So that's it. If I want to summarize, guys, again, I was trading today only the stock that I was preparing. It's not happen every day, but definitely it gives you advantage of a lot of people. Why? Because you learn those stocks. The MU, I learn it. GDRX, I learn it. NVAX, I learned it. As you saw, there was few mistakes, but following the plan and the most important, let it grow, because this is a master trade with the size, with everything, and this is thinking out of the box. Okay? Not because I want to be a wise guy, because I just saw what happened here. It's open under the low, and it shows weakness, and it shows that not weakness, but you know, people want to sell because it was a big gap, and they did a lot of money. If everything interested you guys, join me. Mentoring, one-on-one, we're doing everything live. Everything live, I'm doing it one-on-one with you. Email me, barak arch@yahoo.com.